Hello everyone, this is Red Silvers. Welcome back to Let's Play Hyrule Warriors. It's been a bit, but let's go ahead and head into this area of the map. So right off the bat we need to get some digging mitts. It's going to be another day for Link to shine a bit, I think. Survive the attack of the powered-up enemies with no guarding with the magic rod. Well, we'll be alright, I think. Do we have a good prism rod is the question. Maybe just to take this 5-star one with Experience Plus, because even though Experience Plus is not necessarily a skill I want Link to be making use of when he's got a million weapons I gotta level up, but it is what it is. We're gonna have lots of shield moblins. Oh, I forgot I was using the Dark Link costume. That's okay. I keep missing my shield break on this Dark Nut. Okay, we're gonna have morale shenanigans. That's what's going on here. So they want us to take keeps. We also want to deal with the morale. Let's just go take care of that guy first, because I already know morale is going to mess up our army if we let it. That'll help with the morale. I might as well take this keep. It's not one of the ones we need to take, but let's take it anyway, since we're here. We'll come get the ferry over here. I don't really have anything in the way of hidden items to be super worried about at this stage. High morale enemy from the keep. Okay, I will use the defense cut on him. That'll help with that. Who's over here that's a big name? Rudo. We'll come in the range of the fairy nuke and That'll help. This is one of those stages that it feels like there's a very exact copy in the original quest. Like Ruto's positioning here just makes me think of that. Since you dropped a potion, I'll go ahead and just drop a nuke. Now where did that... Did I grab the potion as I was using the nuke so I don't even get the magic? That's silly. That's a very silly game. Okay, where did the strong enemy spawn? Was it from... Are they just gonna... There's the keeps that we need to take that keep spawning strong enemies? Because that would make sense. Like, the actual keep isn't an issue. Tia thinks I'm a maestro. See, it fits. We're Dark Link and we've got Sia on our side. And we're fighting Lana. Suddenly it all adds up. My attempt to dodge that led me right into it. Okay, well, I actually am not worried about that. Keep going down. This dark nut's kind of messing me up. Thank you. Now I have enough I can do a fairy nuke on the last keep. Blast off. Take out the knot to high morale moblin. I guess the regular moblins that I desperately need silver drops from. And there's gonna be another moblin, right? Oh no, looks like that keep over there got taken. So we have to go take that one back. Okay, so then it's like the super moblin leave? Is he gone to try and capture another keep? Is that what his deal is? Looks like maybe he went toward the base this way is what it looks like. Oh, it looks like it's a dark nut, maybe. A beefed up dark nut. Well, I'll clean them up anyway. Just for the potential drops. Oh, maybe that's that potion that I thought got eaten before. Maybe I'm just silly and blind. Yeah, is there maybe a beefed up moblin in here, or is it just raid captain? I was just curious. Take out Lana for a bit here. Oh, Moblin came to play. Like, I will beat you up for the drop, buddy. I have no qualms about that. Okay, this should probably finish her off now. So we shouldn't be anywhere near taking too much damage there. Alright, level 3 rod. This is such a, like, over-the-top design for what is such a basic item in the actual game. Alright, now we have the magical rod. Oh, that's a nice ocarina. Toss the baton. We'll keep that ocarina. Still gotta go get Bravio his stuff. We still gotta head to that map. None of those moblins wanted to drop anything higher than a bronze. Okay, so we're obviously going to work our way up here towards Wizrow's weapon today. But I do like that Sheik and Tingle are also right here. Tingle is in Death Mountain, surprisingly enough. Alright, got Ganondorf against some Imprisoned, so we'll get some Imprisoned drops from the babies, maybe. Now this does say Darkness recommended, but I think that maybe using the Trident and bringing in like a Trident of Demise with more attack power is going to be the better call. I think that the higher attack power will make up for anything that we're losing by not being the recommended element. Plus, I don't think we've actually used this Trident yet. We haven't actually... It kind of goes really well with this color scheme, too. Like, this is a very... Like, that was a pose, actually. Get any goodies from the grass. Okay, there's gonna be another Beamos, isn't there? Well, we're already starting off with Imprisoned everywhere. I have no idea if I killed the little baby. It doesn't look like I did. I'm not sure if it's a better call to focus on them before I take on the big one, so I don't get like sniped by one of them. Well, he's down. Let's at least... Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. Like, am I gonna get sniped by one of those laser beams while I'm focusing on the big guy? I thought that was gonna do a lot more damage than it ended up doing. Okay, take out the little guy, and then I can do a big hit there. And I at least don't have to worry about the little ones. I missed a toe on that other one. Maybe I didn't. No, looks like I didn't. I'm kind of hoping that they just front load this one a little bit, and then the other matches are easier. If there's like a bunch more in prison, then it could be annoying. Okay, is this gonna finish him off? Didn't quite, but he's gonna get like pinged and go down. We do have a damage threshold of 199, so even though we've taken what looks like a lot of damage already, we're still fine. But yeah, like I'm gonna go poke him and he's gonna go down. Okay, maybe not just a poke, but... I honestly thought it would go down before I actually took out his toes. I don't know if maybe he just wouldn't let him do that. Gold drop's okay. I would have preferred a silver drop, but that is just how it goes with bosses. I will take all this magic potion. I hate that there's like, yeah, it's like I know that there's one there. It just would not let me lock onto before I came in here. But yeah, see, this round is just shield moblins and Dynaphos, like easy peasy. Like I already killed one without even trying. Like this big sword in the mountain. And this other one over there, like it's just a cool design touch. Okay, now we have Rudo and Lana. Okay. So Rudo's gonna be the annoying one, because I think Lana's gonna go down fast to my... Oh, I'm not Dark Element though, so actually maybe Rudo and Lightning will be a good one. I mean, I say that and then Lana's still going down like quick, so what do I know? I'm not actually worried about this match. I feel like the Imprison is still a more obnoxious match. Lana dropped food, which is just reminding me I still have one food I need to go get from the adventure mode map. Okay. I would not have guessed that the Aerophos was going to be the last standing member of this fight, but that's kind of amusing actually. That's actually super amusing. Another heart container out of the way for Ganondorf. That's one of those victory poses that's still hard to get like a really good screenshot of. I've already tried my best in a previous video. And out of all of those, it was Lana that, or it was not Lana, it was Agatha that got the best weapon of the bunch. We did get one drop from an imprisoned, okay. And Lana's magic beams. Okay, so one thing that I know is that both of these, you need to use the harp. So I appreciate that they have one here, so that the idea is you would do this stage and then go this way and do this stage if you couldn't just buy more. Like, I appreciate that as a... Excuse me. I appreciate that from game design, because that was a thing you had to deal with on the 3DS version. So to try and not make you backtrack, they had that as an option. I'm just hitting the wrong buttons all over the place today. I don't think we're going to get Sheik's weapon today, but it's right there. You know what? This is actually going to be a fun one to use the Dark Link costume with. To the point that I'm going to just keep that costume. And I guess, well, that's a good one that has a skill that we might unlock. This one has a skill that we're about to unlock. So you know what, let's just do, well, looks like it's stars. We'll use this one. Oh, it's the same map we did before, interestingly enough. But yeah, now we get Dark Great Fairy. And more moblins today, huh? Okay, so what is the skill that we unlocked? Hammer play, okay. The real problem with the Great Fairy is that half the time I don't know that I'm actually hitting where I want to hit. You know, like I'm trying to hit this Stallmaster and I kind of am hitting around him, for example. Really, it's just I don't have much practice with it because in the meantime, Sia's getting beat up, so I gotta go rescue Sia. Can I please take care of this Stallmaster now? Lana's getting beat up. Okay, well that guy's finally gone. Where is Sia at? She's on the other side of this wall and she's got low morale. Oh, because Sia's fighting Impa is why. Okay, I rescued Sia. Can I go and save Lana before she runs away? No. But she's using her Naginata weapon. This is also apparently the shield moblin day. Okay, well that time I actually hit the person I was trying to hit. Yeah, like, Great Fury has some great moves. I just don't have the memorized like some characters. So I keep pulling off this one, which is kind of not really what I'm trying to want to do. Like, I think it's the same one because of the timing. Okay, well that's Impa down. See, this is a move I'd like to pull off more, the dropping the bombs. There's that one. I know there's one where you summon, like, the Levios, I think is what he was called. The guy that we fed the pumpkin soup to in Skylaw. I see Fi over there, so let's go deal with Fi. By apparently doing the move that I keep not wanting to do. And actually I need to go to the allied base anyway, so... I do have to come back and beat up Fi, but let's go and help our base first. Plus, you know, we gotta take out this stall master anyway. Okay, that time at least I hit the stall master with the move I was trying to do. Bombs? Yes. You know, see, like, that seems like it messes them up pretty good. There's not even anybody there to hit. I guess, Fi got beat up while I was up doing my thing. Oh, we got manhandler stocks now. See, like, there, that might be okay, but, like, when I'm trying to kill a specific captain... Yeah, those will be bombs. Will that mess up the keep boss enough to take the keep? No, but it did do quite a bit to it. Let's go get the manhandler stocks that are over this way. I don't think I actually care about that keep. Just, yeah, there's not any treasure I'm worried about in this one, so I don't have to take the keep. But yeah. Stopping the allied base from getting beat up is a big deal. Where is the other stock? And of course I will make sure that I use some of my special meter on anybody that's here attacking, because there's a lot of you. Let's go get that other stock really quick. And let's really just go for the boss of the stage, which is, I think, Sheik. Bombs. Boom, 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 boom. Now that move where I summon the fairy fountain is kind of a nice one too. Yeah, I just really got to figure out how I deal with one-on-one targets like this. Is really the big thing. I mean, that looked like, yeah, that was a start. Hitting Sheik with that did wreck the weak point meter quite a bit. Like, that one, if you can catch him in it, isn't too bad either. Bombs. Yeah, see, that seems to me like that should have counted as a weak point smash. Poor Hylian Captain getting just wrecked there. Okay, this might actually... No? Well, I think this will finish her off anyway. No, actually. Bombs? No, Fairy Fountain. I think now this is the Skyloft theme fairy. Yeah, the dark Great Fairy is kind of silly looking. Yeah, it's the Skyloft theme fairy. That's a good rapier. Chasa Naginata. I already know. Get a power bracelet for this one. Push this rock. This is a rack up your KO count, so. Let's use up some of these bronzes. Eventually these are all going to be just auto fodder. You know, Arrows Plus might not be a bad skill for that. And then... let's just throw in Skull Kid with a strong Majora's Ocarina. Didn't we get like a really good one earlier? Yeah. Just in case I need to switch somebody with more attack power. $10-minute time limit on this one, okay. You know what, I will try the let's get a magic potion and see how we do deal. Anyway, this is going to be a really easy one to get an A rank on because it's just KOs. I have a feeling we're going to see some bosses, though. Everybody always does the rack your KO count up one in the corner, so... Would there be something neat from that we're missing out on not doing this one? Do they want me to use Focus Spirit? I'm going to just use some Fairy Nuke. That one. Okay, there's a Stall Master up there that's planning. So let's head that way and go. Make sure we get the one that's trying to boost morale. Okay, who we got boss-wise? I see there's two of them. Goma, Manhandla, and the dragon. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the potion's messing with the Manhandla. I don't think I can separate these two. I think they're both too fast to actually... I didn't quite do the move I wanted to break his shield, but... Okay, he's so close to being dead. Come on, Goma. I couldn't see his glow, but he was glowing. Okay, dragon's down. Drop a... I was gonna say, drop a silver drop. He didn't. Because of course he didn't. Okay, well, you know what I could do to just not mess with Manhandla? Is just drop a moon on him. I might just use the rest of this and finish him off. I'm not. Who else? Not sure who else got pulled out. Are we going to start seeing some more like commander characters coming out? Okay, now we get a bunch of Arapos. I thought I'd bring Skull Kid here to kind of help back Wizrow up, and Wizrow's kind of just holding his own just fine. More Arapos. And Zelda, Sheik, and Ganondorf. Okay. You can probably take care of all three of them before it's an issue. Ganondorf's up here. He's the one that's gonna be doing morale shenanigans. Zelda's right there too. It looks like Zelda might have been using Sheik's weapon. But I didn't get a good enough look at her to be sure, but that is a thing that happens quite a bit on this map. Where is Sheik anyway? Yeah, see, Sheik is using Zelda's weapon. I can tell because Zelda, the way Zelda's stance looked when I saw her, but like you can see here, like Sheik's using the rapier, and I'm not gonna take her out in time, am I? Oh, I guess I did take her out just as the timer went off. It looks like. Yeah, very easy level 3 weapon to farm. Don't think we're gonna have time to do another map. We'll eyeball the the map and see how things look. I do think the Majora's Ocarina is a fun design for a weapon. Now we have the magical ring. We had the blue ring and the red ring, now it's the magical ring. Cross that Swift Sail. Yeah, Impa, we got Dragon Drop, we got the Manhandla Drop. Kunai, Ganondorf Gauntlet, Zelda's Brooch. Goma Acid, I needed that. I got a decent amount of food drops from that one. So at least we did end there. Let's see here. So we got Sheik and Tingle right here. And then down on the next row we have Lana's Spear. We have Linkle's Crossbow. We got Ganondorf's Sword. Midnell down here. And up we got Lana's Book. Got Durnia's Hammer. Way around in the back corner here, see his staff. Toon Link's sword in the graveyard, and Girahim is in the graveyard. That's kind of fitting. Still got Impa's Naginata over there that we unlocked and never went to get. But still, just like a lot, all in a row on this map. I guess to get to these ones we would want to come in through this way, but I kind of feel like we're going to be focused on just knocking out the stuff that's already up here because we're up here. You know, kind of a detour to come and let's do a bunch of stages to get to these weapons. Like, we'll get to them. I have a feeling this is going to be the last area that we head to. And what do we have over here still? Oh, we still have the horse. Yeah, so definitely a lot to still do on this map. But I think we can have another, like, you know, another at least 3 weapons on the next video. Maybe 4 if well, this stage might actually slow that down. But, like, I think we get, you know, these 3 weapons and clear out this stage next time we're on this map. 46%. So, we do have a lot to do on this map. I do think we're going to make a detour next time and go to Lorule, because we still need to get Ravio and Yuga their weapons as well. You know, aside from what's on the Master Quest, we have those 2 and we have Medley still to get as well. So, we have some options. But that's going to be it for tonight. So, as always, until next time, this has been Red Silvers. Have yourself a great night.